Hi guys! So I am trying something new. I'm going to be sipping on my coffee and showing off all of February's new things that are coming to cosmic energy and spiritual wellness, and other things like my bullet journal, stuff for the shop, stuff that I use in my personal divination and practice. So let's get to it. I'm going to start off with books. Super excited. Or maybe I'll start off with my bullet journal. How about let's start off with my bullet journal. In the past, I've made bullet journals, and they've usually just been out of regular notebooks. And this is actually a journal that I use all the time for my tarot card readings. And before I got into tarot and oracle decks, I used to use this journal. It's a leather journal from Walmart. And I love it because it's dated, but I would just use it as a regular journal, or I'd try and write in it and make it look like a bullet journal. But I actually created something new for March, so that I'll be more focused on. And I took some concepts of other YouTubers, and then I stumbled upon digital bullet journals. And I have rheumatic arthritis, and it's really hard to sit down for hours writing and like doing a lot of penmanship. So finding a kind of cheat sheet or shortcut to add to my bullet journal so it looks nice and it's productive and I can still be creative in it is such a blessing. So let's get into my new one. Same copy, just this one's worn and torn. Now, so I printed off a cover page about my journal. And then in all of my tarot journals, I do a yearly card reading with actually this deck, my Fairy Oracle deck, super connected with Fae energy, which for my spring program, we'll be working with different Fae and elements. That's something we'll be manifesting with. I recently got the Night Fairies deck, so now I'm using both. I've used both of these decks together. Beautiful light and dark work for my monthly reading. So each month I have 2 energies, and I write down what it means for me. I have yet to write it down, but I pulled Moon Energy and Inspiration for March 2023. And then for the entire year, I pulled 2 cards, and it pretty much came out as the Wise Night Queen. And then I have like an affirmation right here, and then I will write down more in depth. But these are the pages I was talking about that I printed off that look pretty slick in here. And then I have my royal readings. So if you are practicing tarot or oracle deck and really want to get to know your deck, I seriously advocate having some sort of set schedule and sticking to the spreads each week so you can get acclimated to how your deck and spirits talk. So that's something I made on Canva and just put right in. That's like my cheat sheet in the back. Then, let's see here. Then I kind of have these like cute designs for each week. And I went with like a moth theme. And then I have the dotted grid on there. Then after that, I just highlighted and decorated each page, and I wrote down, so I have a cute little like moon sign for what the moon is in, so Cancer, and then I have a planet sign for any planetary transits. So I know what's going on. And that goes for each page. And this is for my tarot oracle reading. This isn't necessarily about my day. If I have room, I can write it. And then I really like this spread for expenses, and then for my work stuff, I put work expenses, but towards the end, I just put work shit because I didn't like writing expenses over and over and over. And then I have a page just for teachings because I do teach and I want to keep track of that. And then I have my YouTube page because a lot of my classes, I have YouTube videos, and I'll show you my setup. I was just writing all of my notes in this book, and it was just getting there's just too many books. So creating a bullet journal for just the month of March is, I'm hoping, going to be super productive. And I tested out this like Dutch window, even though I think I was a bit sleepy because I miscounted some pages. But yeah, this month theme. And just again with that cute little theme for my tarot. There we go. And then towards the back, so this is just March. I have my self-love page. And this I've done in the past that I really enjoyed. So I'll just write down things that I do for myself. And then my gratitude page, which is just generalized everything that I'm grateful for. And I'll try and either write or draw or say something about what I'm grateful for. And then I have a page for each of my daughters. Oops, which I still need to glue that one in a little better. And then for my significant other. And then after that, I have a book log, which I still need to write down the titles. I will be doing that shortly. And then I have a crystal log. So I teach crystal and astrology class. And I really want to write down and keep track of, one, what crystals I'm using in the class, and two, what crystals I just use personally and how they're helping. And then I have a tarot and oracle deck page to just see what decks I'm consistently using, which ones I like, why I like them. And then I actually totally finished this tarot journal. So I have made my first writings or predictions and all that such in here. So that's kind of like how it would look after me writing. And like I do keep track of my dreams. So that's what's in here. And then I'll be adding the waiting on page. I really like this. I saw that someone else did this, and I just have so many different packages and stuff coming in. I really want to keep track of what's going in, and I am making inventory, so when that sells, what's going out. So I really love these pages. They're so cute. And then another page I made that will go, it's actually in my manifesting journal or binder, but I want to put it in my bullet journal, is for my snakes. It's their feeding page. Let's see here. There it is. I can actually get it out. So I have 2 ball pythons, Honey and Pacha, and I just like to keep track of how many mice they eat, when they eat, all that sort of stuff. So that'll eventually go in. And I actually really like this because I can just cut it out nicely since it has that border and the holes didn't actually go through the print. Now I'll just go from what my bullet journal kind of says, and I'll go off of books. So let's go off of what books I'll be adding and reading for the month of March. And granted, I might not get done with reading these books, but I want to keep track of me actually reading. I love reading, and sometimes I just don't make time for it. So now I want like a visual of like, oh, this is what's actually happening. My go-to book for reading lately has been The Treasured Writings. Oh my gosh, the poetry in here, it's beautiful. I had a big so far I'm this far through, but I had a huge book haul from Half Price Books, and this is one of the books that like I'm really enjoying his poetry and writings. So this one's definitely like a key one that I want to finish in March. And then we have the Holy Quran. I still have the price on here. But if you don't know me, I'm obsessed with teal, and it has the English translation, and I'm in love with this text. I've read it before, but that one's like my baby. And then the classical mythology. This book I've gotten into a little bit. Just a little bit. So really keeping track and being more motivated on making time to read for myself. And then the gods of the Egyptians, super stoked. I've gotten, where is my little bookmark? My little bookmark. My significant other draws these cute portraits, and I usually use them as bookmarks or some sort of placement holder. So I haven't gotten much into that. I didn't realize how old of a book this is, so I had to kind of get past a lot of language that I don't agree with, to say it in very nice terms. What else? I'm trying to show you books I have started on. Celtic People. Just a smidge on this. I used to be neo-pagan, and I learned all about Celtic and paganism, and I just thought this was really unique. But barely just started that, and I really want to get more into this. This was one of the books I read when I was in middle school, and when I found it and saw it, I was just like, oh my gosh, yes, just so thrown off. The classic bestseller, Mythology, Timeless Tales of Gods and Heroes. This is actually what really kicked me off for switching religions. But now I'm an omniist, and just for fun, got up to there. So that's definitely one that I'll just read forever. Books I have yet to start. The Rig Veda and the Gita. I have yet to start these two. I'm very excited. Very excited to highlight these up. I am a book tagger, highlighter, note taker in my books. My dad is borrowing me this, Seth Dreams and Projections of Consciousness. I've heard so many good things about this book. I'm very excited. And then my love, he got me this, Soul Psychology, Keys to Ascension. I am learning and teaching. This book's already kind of highlighted up, which I really like seeing other people's notes. I am learning about the higher chakras. So I'm very excited to have a book that speaks about chakras 20 and up. There's not a lot of books like that. That's it for my personal reading. We also got books for the girls that we like to read, so they're more in tune with what's going on. This was obviously like a Yule book, but the winter solstice is still winter. This is a really amazing children's book, and it's so informative. Beautiful book. Children's Intro to Imbolc. Very stunning book. I really like it. My oldest is good at reading this one. And Imbolc Brigade's Feast. She's really good at reading this one. And it gives you and your kids different like reading comprehension and like activities. It's really neat. I like it a lot for the kids. And then my youngest, she loves the Granny Hulda books. So Imbolc with Granny Hulda is super cute. It's very like, it's not too much for her. It's like just enough, and it gives her an idea. So that's books. And then since I'm on the kids subject, I did just start in February. My daughter's on their own manifesting binders so they can keep track. Oh, this is my youngest. She does tarot. She has her tarot deck, her little sticker book, her sun setting routine. There's some private things in here, so I won't go to each page. But she has her affirmations. She has her manifestations. Then she has her chores for her stickers. She has her tarot questions. Then she has a sun setting routine, sun setting chores, technology page, and then we do yoga. So yoga. Then something new I'm starting with them is an astrology page. And I've kind of geared it towards their age, obviously. And then meditation page. And then something new is calling it Luna Love. And we're just working with Bison and Eagle Spirit for the kitties. But that's kind of each of my oldest and youngest. I'll tell you how it goes. Yeah, she's keeping track of all of her tarot cards and her sunrise and sunsetting routine and all that cool stuff. So yeah, that's a little bit on them. I feel like it's been super beneficial, especially dealing with like a teen, a preteen. What else? I went through the papers and books. I'm super stoked to have like my pens. These are pretty much the two types of pens and highlighters I use like all the time. Papermate and the Zebra Midliners. They're my absolute favorite, especially with like no bleeding, that kind of stuff. Now let's get into decks. My newest deck, we'll go with my newest, is the Deep Place Oracle. I just did a review on this, so check it out if you're super interested. I'm so in love. It's been already so informative, and it's so pretty. Look at that. So this is one that I am playing with and doing shamanic journeys. My love got me this cute journal, and I've been pulling a card so far and doing a little meditation with it. So this is more of like my personal work. Not saying my manifesting program isn't personal, but this is more of like challenging work for myself. And then just kind of filling up my little toolbox with what I've already shared. And then the next newest deck is Secrets of Paradise, which I also did a review. I've been using this deck for my lunar phase shifts. So on top of having a set schedule of using tarot and oracle, on like specific lunar phase shifts, when I say that, on like a full moon, new moon, waxing crescent, when the moon changes to a different phase, I have a special reading. And this is my go-to deck so far. And then on my like nightstand, I have those cards so I can be reminded of the energy I need to focus on. I already showed you guys these. These are my monthly and yearly pulls. And then here are some daily oracle decks that I use. I use the Earth Alchemy Oracle deck a lot. It's beautiful. There's a lot of shamanic practice, and this is one of my favorite decks. Universal Folk I also use. That's one of my favorite decks. The Sacred Forest is another one of my favorite decks. A different deck that I've been using that's actually at the shop right now is Wild and Unknown Alchemy. That's a fun deck. I went through decks. Let's go through crystals I've been using. So this has been an OG crystal that I've been using for grounding and journey work and ascension. It's been very important in my dreamstone. This is one of the types of crystals that I collect. Then, let's see. This crystal, so another that I collect, but this one's always in my coat pocket. Always. Look how stunning that is. I really want to, and I'm planning on having this set so I can wear it. This is a newer one, but I've been carrying it around, of garden quartz. So pretty. And as you can see, I'm obsessed with Shaman's Dreamstone, garden quartz, lodolite, 1,000 layers, whatever you want to call the crystal. My ammonite I've been using for manifesting. In my little tin, I carry moldavite and Libyan tektite. Especially working with, for my winter star solstice manifesting program, we're working with Polaris, Sirius, and right now we're working with Pleiades energy. So those crystals and meteorites really help connect. These two crystals connecting a lot. For Pleiades program, we're working with aquamarine, morganite, and peach moonstone. And these two are like my go-to for connecting with Pleiadian energy right now. Another one of my shaman dreamstones that I've been journeying with. Look at those worlds inside there. We're insane. Something that I've created is the Megalodon tool. This is my solar plexus tool, and there is a shaman dreamstone with some portals and citrine, and there's another smoky quartz shaman dreamstone. This is one of the tools. I will be making some more to sell. I have yet to make ones to sell. So far, this is just a tool I've been using for clients and myself. And then I've been using this amber chunk for my solar plexus and my heart chakra, this epido. These are from my best friend's crystal shop in Amory. Let's Rock Shop. Oh my God, she has amazing crystals to work with. I actually am dabbling and learning more about making ambiance music and music for my journeys that I put together. And epido really came out at me. So watch out for those lyrics and more. I'm super stoked. Other crystals that I've been using. Oh, I just got this lodolite. Ooh. I have yet to journey with it, but I have been having it around and soaking up its great energies. And then I've been working a lot with my obsidian sphere. A lot. And then if you know me, you know that I am obsessed with shungite. I always feel like everyone has a go-to protective crystal, whether it's obsidian, shungite, tourmaline, anything of that sort. But I have a little basket next to the bed with my shungite Vogels, shungite crystals, shungite harmonizer, shungite smoky quartz and bronzite Vogels, all that fun stuff. So all the important clearing tools. And then little ones that have been sitting at my desk have been this rose quartz heart that got gifted to me from my friend, and this garden quartz has been working a lot with me. I've been actually seeing a lot of stuff shift within it, and it's very exciting. This really mini one that I'll put with the Tektites on the go when I can't have something like really big. And of course my seashell. I have to have some sort of water element. What else? Oh, and that's another 1,000 layer. So clearly that's one of the crystals I collect. Next, I'll show my personal one, and then I'll show the ones available for the shop. So this is my personal home one. And this is a serious self-love bottle to protect the love you have for yourself. And it has salt, rose quartz. There's a abalone shell shaped like a star. There's other larger seashells, and you have that flower energy. And then there's a wax love seal. So this is our at-home love energy giver. At the shop and for sale online are these mini ones. Aren't they adorable? So those will be up and for sale in the shop soon. Another crystal I've been working with just recently, I legit just started working with it today, is this chunky hunky amethyst. It's really hard. I've never gravitated towards working with rose quartz or amethyst. And now I'm starting to. But that's that chunk that I'm working with. Yay. And then other tools. So now I'm going to go more towards like shop stuff. So I showed you that. I didn't discover, but at the shop I discovered these cones that are from squid. So they're fossilized squid cones, and all those rings. I legit couldn't get this out of my hand. I kept rubbing energy out of the rings and feeling so grounded, but so projected. It was amazing. And I was like, we have to have these. So this one's my personal tool, and a different crystal I collect is rhyolite or rainforest jasper. I don't know why they call it rainforest jasper, because it's not jasper. But anyways, there's a rainforest jasper cab that I've placed on there to also generate energy and ground you. So you have that rainforest and water element with that animal spirit. This one's my personal one, but these ones will be up in the shop for sale. So there's two special ones. So look at those nice, you have that rhyolite, and then you have all of those. I'm trying to get it close so you can see the rings. So these are the two regular ones with all the rings. Oh my God. Amazing tools to just have around and journey with. And then there's this very special one that it actually had, unfortunately, some sort of drill hole. I think they tried making jewelry or something out of it and realized they can't drill it, like it's too soft to drill. But there's a little drill hole that kind of ruined the rings. So I found this perfectly sized garden quartz to create this wand for you. So this will be available in the shop as well. How amazing, this like go-to mini wand. I didn't realize how beautiful these rings were. So my main intention when I first saw these was, I want to put generators on the top and create a wand. But the rings are so stunning. I think this is more of directing energy into the earth and into the ocean versus out. This one will be that special one, whoever purchases that, to be able to direct energy from out of the ocean. That's one of the tools. So we have the self-love, the Syrian self-love bottles. Then this is my personal tool. I made this almost 4 years ago when I was going through my shamanic initiation. And it's an ox horn with Kambaba jasper cabs. So this is one of my daily tools. It has a generator. It has the ox horn energy, and I really appreciate working with the ox spirit as well, because a few years ago we were in the year of the ox. So getting acquainted with my ox spirit. It used to have a peacock feather that one of my students gave me, and that I used it so much, it just kind of came undone. So I do have to replace that. And then you have a seashell. So I have all the elements on here. Well, besides air for the feather. But I work with this constantly. The Kambaba jasper balances out your divine masculine energy. So these ox horns will be available soon. Let me show them off in the process. So here's one that will be available. And look at, they actually mine specifically has just clear quartz, but these all have garden quartz. So how stunning is that? And I have yet to put the water element. These do go through journey with me. So I'll journey with the ox spirit. We'll get a journey with the feather and that bird spirit, and then associate the water element with the seashell. So this is one that will be available. And it's all tangled up there. There we go. This is another one that will be available. This one's almost more curvy, but there's some beautiful. And then they have, again, yet to put a feather on. So this one's feather will be a little bit closer. This one I'm very, very excited about. It's a thicker one, a bit like mine. But this one's, look how clear that is. You can like see, it's stunning too. Oh my gosh. But again, I have yet, so you'll be updated when I get the feathers on and in and see how they look. And the seashells, there's a rainbow portal right there. I don't know if you can see it, but absolutely stunning. So once those are actually complete, they'll be up in the shop. Another one of my personal tools is the ram horn. We've been working all freaking winter with ram energy, and these are just so interesting, so different from that slick ox horn. Well, the energy is completely different too. This is so bendy and curvy, and like the crystal that comes out of it is jutting out a different way. So totally different energy. This one does have my feather. It does have the cabs. I just added the fur. And then this one has a shaman dreamstone. This one is my personal tool. This one's specifically for your throat chakra. So like expressing yourself. And that's This is the other one that I'll be journeying with and continue to journey and cleanse and clear and activate. These angelite crystals have been activated to work with celestial beings and throat chakra communication. And again, it has a real, oh my gosh, a really stunning, look at that, garden quartz. And I'll be adding fur to this one as well. But wow, how like fun and cool are these? So that's something like super new this year. And then I'll be adding a feather. So you guys will be updated on that energy. What next? Now I just have things for the shop. Like actually for the shop, to stay in the shop, not to exactly sell. We are almost done painting, and then I got these. So I'm definitely a rainforest girl, and got these wall decals to put. They're so cute. So you'll get to see the end result of that. So I'm very excited to put those up. Roll that up. And then what else? Oh, pillows. These are actually from a dollar store, which is now like the $5 store. They're so soft. But of course, we got 2 of these pillows. And then bringing this box on over. If you didn't know, I'm obsessed with Easter. Easter is one of my favorite holidays. So getting things for the window. Got these cute ones. I think I might get another one just for the window, but like a mossy rabbit. And it says Easter wishes. How adorable is that? That's from the dollar store. These are from the dollar store. These cute little sage green bucket baskets for holding tools or whatever at the store. You'll see the end result when everything's through. I found these pillows yesterday. I ordered these pillows, but I didn't realize it's just a pillow cover, but it's like the same size. They just have those little bolitos. So fun. I'm like, oh, well, if those get dirty, I can just swap them out. And then this is for my desk, which we're going to IKEA today to pick up my desk. I'm so stoked. But this is, it actually moves. So I'm not sure what I'll be putting in there. Honestly, I can just picture me putting crystals and other smaller divinational things in here so I can spin it on the desk and it doesn't get wrecked and I don't have just things all over my desk. So that I'm super excited about seeing on the desk. And then this I'm really excited about. I opened it and then I'm like, you know what? I want to show everybody before I open this. The beginning of the video, I was like, I've never gotten an actual bullet journal. And I just did. So let's open it. I believe, I'm not sure what I'm going to dedicate this journal for, but I thought this was super cute. It came with this metal stencil that I'm going to give to my youngest because she loves giraffes and they're like little kitty carousel type stuff. So that'll be hers. It's kind of sharp though. We'll see. And then these cute little page clips. Then it came with cute stickers, which I'm laughing because I think I'll give these stickers to my oldest because she loves emojis. More stickers. And then it came with a calendar for the year, so that's neat. I kind of like that. I might keep that somewhere. Where? I don't know. And then this is the actual bullet journal. It's purpley. I don't know why it's looking like it's blue. There we go. I actually didn't realize how tiny it is. So this is me actually opening it because I was like, how do I open this? Boop. Has a nice spot for a pen. And wow, how cute. In case of loss, please return to blank as a reward. And then there's a little money sign. That's adorable. Oh my gosh, and then it's all dotted. And the pages are numbered. That's actually really cool. I might know what this is for. I am beginning my journey. Oh, there's a little pocket folder. My journey of writing a book, actually a trilogy. And this might be my notebook for putting those ideas down in. Oh, and it comes with 2 bookmarks. Fun. So that might be what I use that book for. Just put all this back so I don't lose it. And that about wraps up what I have coming. We'll definitely be hearing when the nice new laser printer comes in, because we are going to be printing off right off the bat the spring program. And if you're in one of the seedling programs, your content will be coming in this pocket folder, all set up for you. Programs that will be coming in this pocket folder are the Moon and Meditation program. You'll learn lunar phases and have a meditation each week. Separate class is Crystal Herb and Astrology class. You'll learn about a crystal or an herb and astrology and how to use it for planetary transits. Separate class is Pendulum Practice. So you'll be learning about the divinational act of using a pendulum and working it into your practice. Each program will come with new moon and full moon practices and online access to that content. Super stoked. If you just want the entire program, I will have binders. They'll be smaller than this, but binders set up with the spring content. What's extra is that you not only get the meditation, the pendulum practice, the astrology, herb, and crystal class, you also get working with spirit, so meditation with spirit, and then you get a shamanic journey with spirit. So there are like added bonuses for working with me in the entire program. And soon to come is the Cosmic Care Club. Super stoked. That'll be a whole separate video. Check out Cosmic Energy and Spiritual Wellness for any updates and to see progress on other things that are available in my services. Thank you so much. This has been a blast. Let me know how you liked it, what you didn't like. I probably won't listen, but that's okay. It's always good to know. Namaste blessed. I'm super excited to go pick up the desk that all the fun creative ideas are going to be written on. Bye guys.